Hello YouTube, thank you for stopping by today. My name is Leo. I wanted to go over a little bit of details about this watch because there's not much information about this watch online, or not that many reviews until maybe 2-3 months ago. There was no reviews on this watch, and then one gentleman did one review on his piece that he has. And he goes into a little bit of detail, but I just wanted to give you my opinion on this watch because it's an absolutely amazing piece. So, as you can see, this is a Tissot. It's a Powermatic 80. It's a gentleman watch. It's a dress watch. It's not very well known, at least in America where I live now. So, I see a lot of postings for sale for this watch in Europe and Asia and so forth, but not that much around here. I found some on eBay, 400, 500, 600. There's even one for like 300. I'm not sure if that's accurate, if it's a real posting or if it's just something that somebody's just trying to make some money off of it. So let me just show you a little bit. Obviously, you can see it's a Tissot. Let me turn this on. So it's a Powermatic 80 is an ETA, whatever you want to call it, movement. It's obviously 80 hours. And how they achieve that is supposedly they slow down the 28,000 and change beats to 21,000 around there, and then they are able to reserve that power instead of a 40 to 42 hours that you get on a regular 28,000 beats to in 80 hours. So that's an achievement because you don't see a lot of automatic watches that can hold 80 hours. So it's a nice thing, and this is not an expensive watch. You're going to see a lot more expensive watches that have 70, 80 hours. Obviously, this ETA movement is used in a lot of watches that are part of Swiss company, because they use different movements in all their watches. So Swiss group. All right, so let me show you a little bit about this watch. It's finished very, very nice. So it's polished. And it's brushed. Obviously it's brushed here, and it's polished really nice, and it's brushed. And you can see a little bit of angles. It's brushed really nice. It's scratched. I wear this a lot, so you're gonna see scratches on this thing. It's a very thin watch. This is, I'll say around 11. It's definitely under 12. And it's a 39. It's obviously hackable, as you saw when I started. It's a very light wear. It has this really nice strap with orange. As you can see, the dial has very small orange accents around this watch. Really hard to see with the really naked eye. Only when you get really close you see those. This dial is absolutely amazing. It has applied indices. I'll get a little bit closer here. It has the day up top. Thank you, Rolex, for that. And then obviously you see it has the date on the bottom and a really nice scratch from me wearing this. Look at that. This shows that I actually enjoy this thing. It's probably one of the most comfortable watches. When I first got this, it was hard to break this in, but once it was in, it feels, it's like a feather. It's a very light watch. Usually automatic watches are not this light. It keeps time amazing. I will say maybe 2 to 3 seconds gain a day. That's amazing for an automatic piece like this. And I want to say, when I say a piece like this, I mean an affordable automatic piece like this, because you're gonna get very expensive pieces that hold 70, 80 hours. They're gonna be heavy. I mean, look at just, Rolex just now started with around 70 hours, and the new sub. Not there's anything wrong with that. I mean, there's plenty of companies that do power reserves of 70. But for the price that, this I see for sale, let me show you what it looks like on my hand quick here. There you go. I have about 6 3/4 wrist, and it looks really nice. It wears very, very. I wear my watches loose. It's a beautiful, beautiful watch. I really enjoy wearing this watch. Let me show you the clasp a little bit. It has a butterfly clasp. And the only watch that I have that has this. It took me a while to get used to it, but when it's new and you're not used to it, it kind of digs in here. But once the strap just forms to your hand, that's the beauty about leather straps. You wear them a little bit, and then they're pretty much custom made to your wrist, and then they're probably the most comfortable things for you. I really love this black dial with all silver, no other colors, nothing on it. Those indices are beautiful. I appreciate the fact that they still kept the 12, they kept the 6, and didn't move the day more down. I liked it that it's not at 3 o'clock. I think this would have looked maybe a little bit worse if it was at 3. I really like the 12 and 6. It obviously has a sapphire, flat sapphire, a very thin piece. It has T for Tissot. Tissot's been around, obviously, as you can see, from 1853. They started with wristwatches first, I guess. The back, you can actually see the movement. I like that it's opened, and you can actually look at it and see it. There you go. T035407A. 100 meters, I guess. Obviously, you don't go diving with this thing, but all right, I'll do some Lume shots here for you quick. All right, I'll be right back. There you go, a little Lume shot. I mean, it's a dress watch. You're not gonna see insane amount of lume in here, but you can see the hours and the minutes are lit very nice, and small indices at the actual hours, and the seconds, if you can see that, has a little T on it. That's pretty cool. And I mean, it looks very nice in the in the dark. You can definitely see the time. It's Obviously, you're not going to see the hours on it, but that's not what this is for. This is a dress watch, and it's a beautiful dress watch. People have a lot of, you get a lot of compliments on this. All right. Well, this is turning to be very long, so positives, don't see a lot of these, at least in the United States. Maybe other parts of the world you see a lot of these, but negatives, I don't really have a lot of negatives for this watch. Besides this clasp, perhaps a little bit till you get used to it, this butterfly clasp, but the watch itself, no negatives. It's a beautiful watch. Kind of unknown in the US market, I guess, because there's not that many reviews on it. But a gorgeous piece. Absolutely gorgeous piece. All right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a couple likes on these videos. I'll get to do more then. Have yourself a good day.